Hi, we're going to work on a new project in Scratch today. It has to do with Frosty the Snowman. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of our cat Scratch. So hold that, delete. Now we want a new character, so we're going to draw a snowman. So to create our own snowman, we're going to click on the paintbrush on the top right, and we're going to use the circles to draw it. So let's say I'll start with the head, and I'll draw a bigger one for the body, and even a bigger one for the bottom part of our snowman. So that's my snowman. You can make yours look any way you want. Now I'm going to draw a hat. So I'm going to use the square and draw a little hat up there. And I might do another one on top like that. So now I want to fill in my hat. So I tap on the paint can, and my hat's going to be black. There's that. And I'm going to go back to the circles and put in two dark eyes. So one here and one here. That kind of looks a little, how's that? Yeah, I could fill them in. Whoa, that's not so bad. Or I could make them totally dark, like that. There it is. Then I want to do a nose. So I'm going to go back to the squiggly line. I'm going to grab orange for a carrot nose, and I'll try drawing one. Freehand like that. All right, that could be okay, right? And then I want to do buttons, so I'm going to go back to the circle, and I'm going to do black buttons on here. I'll do one here, maybe another one there, and fill them in with the paint can. There you go. That's my Frosty. So on the top up here where it says character, I'm going to tap on that, hit the delete key on my keyboard, and type in Frosty. Now I have my sprite. That looks like Frosty. So that's him. I'm going to move him over here. All right. He's kind of big. So I might want to, for this project, I might want to make him, shrink him a little bit. That's perfect. Now the next thing. This is going to be Frosty dodging the snowballs. So what I'm going to do, I'm clicking on the ABC up here on the very top center by the background, ABC, tap on that. I'm going to give it a title. Frosty Snowball Dodge. All right, that's the name of it. I'll leave that up there. And now I'm going to need some snowballs. So I click on the plus sign again, paintbrush, circle, and draw a snowball right there. And I can fill it in with white. And that could be, I'm going to call that my snowball. Whoops, spelling counts. I'm going to call that snowball 1 because I'm going to make 2 snowballs. So that's snowball 1. I'm going to do another one. Paintbrush, circle, white paint. Draw, oh, the outside is going to be white, and the inside will be white. It'll look like that. And I'm going to name that Snowball 2 and click the check. No, it's right there. So now I have 2. One with a dark circle around it, and one with no circle. So you can do it either way. There was 2 different ways of doing it. So now I want my snowballs to move, right? So I'm going to go to the green flag, and I want them to move straight. So let's say if I want this snowball to go, oh, let's say 6 times, but I want him to repeat. I want him to keep going. All right, let's try press the green flag and see what that one does. So that's the snowball with no circle around it, and it's just going straight. I'm like, okay, that looks all right. So that snowball is going to go in a straight line. I'm going to stop it, press on the stop sign on the top. I can drag him back. Now I'm going to work on the snowball with the black frame around it. But that one, I don't want it to go in a straight line. I really want it to go up and down. So if I could go straight, I could go up, I could go straight again, I could go down, and I could keep going on like that forever. Let's test that one. Oh, wait, it's going the wrong way. Stop. Silly. I have to put it in the other direction because it's going towards the snowman. So I got to pull that back up, bring it down. That one looks good. Take that one out, bring that up, bring that one in there, and make it keep going. Now remember this one, that's a repeat forever. So it really doesn't matter how many numbers I have here. It's just going to repeat forever until I stop the program. So there it is. I just pressed the green flag. Look at my two snowballs going. All right, now Frosty's just sitting there. I have to figure out how to control him so he can move away and not get hit, so he can dodge those snowballs. So I'm going to click on Frosty, and I'm going to go back in to add arrows. Check this out. So I'm going to go in here, paintbrush again. I'm going to draw controls. So my arrow to make Frosty go up or down. So I'm going to try my best to draw an arrow. So this would be, oh, I have to turn the black one on. Let me undo that. Make sure the black is on so I get a nice outline. And that could be a nice arrow. And then I could do like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but whatever you want. You can even do it freehand. I'm going to fill it in. Oh, that's not so bad. So, and I'm going to change this to up. Up. Spelling once again. All right, so those are going to be my controls. I have one control there. Now, Frosty can move up, but he also might need to move down to dodge these snowballs. So I'm going to add another one, paintbrush. Try drawing it again. This one's going to be down. That's not going to work for me, so I'm going to undo that. Maybe I'm going to have to draw this freehand. So how about if I do it this way? And this way. And that's okay. No, those are my arrows. So I'm going to paint it in the middle. And this would be down. All right, so one I have hand-drawn and one I have with the triangles and the rectangles. I want to make them smaller so they're easy to use on the screen. So that one, the going down one, I just changed the size on it. Now I'm going to change the up arrow, change that size a little bit. Okay, I'll put that back. Now, moving my snowballs here, and I'm thinking this through. If Frosty wants to avoid the snowballs, then I want him to move up. So I have the up arrow highlighted, and what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to touch the up arrow. Every time I touch the up arrow, I want it to go up one step. So let's try that. If I touch it, it's going to go up. Uh-oh. Nope. That's not going to work. I want the up arrow to send a message to Frosty to make him move up. So this is not going to work for me. I need something that's going to help me send a message. I click on the orange. That's not working for me. Where are my messages? Not there, not there, not there. There they are. They're in the yellow. See these little messages? So the message is an envelope. Send an orange start message. So I'm going to take that and drag it over. And we're going to start with an orange message. So the up arrow is going to send a message to Frosty. Let's get rid of this. And it's going to be an orange message, right? So let's see. We're going to go back up, click on Frosty. Frosty now gets the orange message. He opens it up, and now he has to move up one step. All right, let's try that. So the snowballs are going, and I press the up arrow, and look at Frosty go up. Yes, he's only going up. Uh-oh, and then we're going to stop it. What about the down arrow? So let's go to our down arrow. Let's drag it down. Here's our down arrow. Let's code that. So if the up arrow sent an orange message, we have to pick a different color for our down arrow. So when I touch the down arrow, I'm going to send a message. Let's pick red. Red to go down. All right? So if I touch the down arrow, nothing's happening, right? Because I have to tell Frosty what to do. So let's go find Frosty again. There he is. So now when Frosty gets the red envelope, he is going to move down. Let's try it. I'm going to press it. Oh, yep, it was working. Right. Now, other thing is that when Frosty gets hit, when he gets bumped with anything, the game is over. Right? I was like, oh, he didn't dodge it, so now the game is over. So what we're going to do, so when he gets bumped, we want a sign that says game over. So we're going to create a new page over here on the right, the plus sign, new page. We're going to tell a little friend here to leave. We're going to go to our text and type in game over. And that goes right there. We could drag it right in the middle. You could make that whatever color you want, how big you want it. All right, whatever you want to do with it. Let's go back. Now, here we're coding our Frosty Snowman, and we said when he gets bumped with anything, he has to say game over. So now look what we have over here, a new page. So I drag that over. All right, let's try to play it. Sorry about that. Oh, look at that. Game's over. I wasn't using my arrows quick enough. All right, so I want you to give it a try. Create Frosty, 2 snowballs, and 2 arrows, one going up and one going down, and think it through. What's the arrow doing? The arrow's sending a message to Frosty. When Frosty gets the message, what action does he take? And when is that game over? When there's a bump on Frosty. Okay, have fun with it. After you play it or create it, test it out, give it to somebody to play, see what they think. How long can they move Frosty up and down to dodge the snowballs before the game is over? Have fun. Can't wait to see what you create.